Take a slow breath. Listen carefully. Because today, you're not just learning English. Today, you are learning how to sound real, natural, and truly confident in every conversation you have if you've ever felt lost for words. If you've ever wanted to speak smoothly, but your mind went blank, this episode is going to change that. For the next few moments, just relax. Let go of everything else and give yourself this time, because these phrases, these expressions, these real-life conversations will help you speak English the way native speakers do. Calmly, naturally, beautifully. Your journey starts right now. Hello, and welcome back to the Conversation English Unlock the podcast. I am Alex. Today, we're diving into real natural English phrases that advanced and upper intermediate speakers use every single day. If you want to sound confident, fluent, and truly natural, this episode is for you. So, sit back, breathe slowly, and let's begin. Part 1. Warm-up conversation style. Imagine you're speaking with a friend or colleague. Here are phrases native speakers use to sound relaxed, friendly, and natural. 1. Hey, quick question. A soft, natural way to start a conversation without sounding too formal. 2. By the way, just so you know. Used to add extra information smoothly. 3. I've been meaning to ask you. Perfect when you wanted to ask something earlier, but didn't. 4. Here's the thing. Used to introduce an important point. 5. Long story short. When you want to summarize something quickly. Use these phrases when starting casual or semi-formal conversations. Real communication phrases. Here we go deeper. Native speakers use these phrases to sound clear, confident, and organized. Each phrase includes meaning plus examples plus slow repetition. Let me get this straight. Meaning plus examples plus repetition. Correct me if I'm wrong, but meaning plus examples plus repetition. What I'm trying to say is meaning plus examples plus repetition. That being said, meaning plus examples plus repetition. I'm not sure I follow. Meaning plus examples plus repetition. This phrase is used when you want to confirm something in a polite, calm, respectful way. You're not arguing. You're not correcting. You're simply making sure you understood everything. Let me get this straight. Means, wait. I want to make sure I understood you correctly. Use it when someone explains something important. Instructions are complicated. You want clarity without sounding rude. You don't want misunderstanding examples. Let me get this straight. You're leaving on Monday, right? Let me get this straight. You want me to send the file today? Let me get this straight. The meeting was moved to Thursday. Repeat after me. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Phrase 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this phrase is polite, humble, and respectful. It shows you're open to correction. You're not accusing anyone. You're simply checking. Maybe I understood this incorrectly. Please tell me if I'm mistaken. This phrase softens any disagreement. Examples. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were meeting at 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you said you'd call yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the report already done? Repeat slowly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong, but. Phrase 3. What I'm trying to say is, One of the most powerful clarity phrases, it helps you express yourself cleanly, calmly, without confusion. Meaning, I want to explain my point more clearly. Perfect for moments when your idea is complex, the listener seems confused, you want to avoid misunderstanding examples. What I'm trying to say is, we need more time. What I'm trying to say is, I appreciate your help. What I'm trying to say is, I wasn't upset, just tired. Repeat slowly. What I'm trying to say is. What I'm trying to say is. Phrase 4. That being said. A beautiful smooth transition phrase, meaning, it's true. But there's something else you should also know. It connects two ideas in a natural, elegant way. Use it when giving, contrast, another point, extra detail, soft disagreement. Examples. I liked the idea. That being said, it needs more work. Your plan sounds good. That being said, we should check the budget. I agree with you. That being said, let's talk to the team first. Repeat gently. That being said. That being said. Phrase 5. I'm not sure I follow. This is the softest, kindest way to say, I didn't understand. No pressure, no embarrassment. Just gentle clarity. Meaning, I don't fully understand what you mean. Soft, humble, respectful, perfect for conversations with friends, co-workers, teachers. Examples. I'm not sure I follow. Could you explain that again? I'm not sure I follow. What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not sure I follow. When is the deadline? Repeat slowly. I'm not sure. I follow. I'm not sure. I follow. Phrase 6. So what you're saying is. Bonus for clarity. Meaning. You are repeating the listener's idea to check accuracy examples. So what you're saying is. We need to finish today? So what you're saying is. The plan changed? Repeat. So what you're saying is. Phrase 7. Just to be clear. Another essential clarity phrase. Examples. Just to be clear. You need it by tonight? Just to be clear. The meeting is online, right? Repeat, just to be clear. Before we explore advanced daily life phrases, I want you to slow down just a little more. Because advanced English doesn't mean complicated words. Advanced English means sounding natural, sounding confident, sounding emotionally intelligent, knowing how to respond in real situations, and that's what these phrases will help you with. Take a gentle breath. Let's begin. 1. I totally get where you're coming from. A powerful empathy phrase, used when someone shares feelings, opinions, frustrations. Meaning, I understand your perspective. I feel you. Examples. I totally get where you're coming from. Work has been stressful for me too. I get where you're coming from. Learning English can feel overwhelming. Slow repetition. I totally get where you're coming from. 2. Here's the thing though. Used to introduce a problem, concern, or different point of view. Examples. Here's the thing though. I'm not sure we have enough time. Here's the thing though. The plan might be too expensive. Here's the thing, though. 3. If you think about it. Soft, thoughtful way to introduce a perspective. Examples. If you think about it, we actually made good progress. If you think about it, this choice makes more sense. Repeat if you think about it. 4. At the end of the day. Meaning, ultimately, finally, the real truth is. Examples. At the end of the day, it's your decision. At the end of the day, peace of mind matters most. 5. Let's take a step back for a second. Used to calm a tense situation, meaning, let's rethink. Let's breathe. Examples. Let's take a step back for a second. What are we actually trying to solve? 6. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Used when something isn't perfect, but acceptable. Examples. The design isn't ideal, but it'll work for now. The plan isn't perfect, but it'll work. 7. Just to put it out there. Soft way to introduce an idea or suggestion. Examples. Just to put it out there. We could try a different approach. Just to put it out there. Maybe you need some rest. 8. I don't want to sound rude, but... Gentle way to soften criticism or a difficult truth. Examples. I don't want to sound rude, but... The report needs more detail. 9. You know what I mean? Casual, natural way to check understanding. Examples. Sometimes you feel tired for no reason. You know what I mean? 10. I'll see what I can do. Polite promise without guaranteeing results. Examples. I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. 11. Let me take a closer look. Professional and polite. Examples. Let me take a closer look and get back to you. 12. For what it's worth. Soft phrase before giving an opinion. Examples. For what it's worth. I think you're doing great. 13. That's not really my call. Meaning, it's not my decision. Examples. I'd love to help, but that's not really my call. 14. Let's keep it simple. Used when avoiding overthinking. Examples. Let's keep it simple. Let's just focus on the main task. 15. Let's play it by ear. Very natural and advanced. Meaning, let's see what happens and decide later. Examples. Not sure about the plan yet. Let's play it by ear. Advanced daily life English is not about sounding smart. It's about sounding human, warm, clear, comfortable. These phrases help you express empathy, manage stress, calm situations, share opinions, gently speak like a native, respond naturally, connect emotionally with people, and when you speak slowly, gently, with space between your words, your English becomes more powerful than fast, complicated language. You're not just learning phrases, you're learning how to communicate with heart. Extended practice dialogue. Advanced, slow, emotional. Context. Two close friends meet early in the morning. One is stressed, the other notices and gently checks in. Natural daily phrases, plus advanced emotional expressions included. Hey, good morning. You look a little drained today. Did you manage to get enough sleep at all? Or was it another late night? Not really. I ended up staying awake till almost 3 a.m. I had some deadlines, and honestly, my mind just wouldn't slow down. Yeah, I get that feeling. When your head is full, even lying down feels like work. By the way, did you eat something? Have you had breakfast yet? No. I was rushing out the door. I thought I'd just grab something on the way. If you're free, do you want to come with me? It might help me take my mind off things. Sure, I'd love to. But before that, is everything okay? You seem a little heavier than usual. Not just tired, more like worried. Yeah, you're right. It's not just the lack of sleep. Honestly, I've been feeling overwhelmed lately. Work deadlines, personal stuff, trying to balance everything. It feels like I'm constantly catching my breath. I hear you. And listen, you don't have to carry all of that by yourself. Sometimes we think we have to be strong all the time, but that's not how life works. If you ever need space to talk, vent, or just sit quietly, I'm here. No pressure. Thanks. You have no idea how much that means. You're always so calm about things. It makes me feel safe enough to breathe again. Well, I try. But trust me, I have my rough days too. I just don't talk about them much. We all have our battles, right? Some we share, some we carry quietly. Exactly. And lately, I've just been feeling like I'm running on empty. Even the small things feel big. You know the feeling? Yeah, I've been there. Sometimes life gets so loud that even silence feels heavy. But you're handling things better than you think you're doing your best. And that's more than enough. Thanks for saying that. I don't hear it often. I guess I'm too hard on myself sometimes. We all are. But hey, how about we start with something simple? A warm breakfast, a slow walk, and just a calm start to the day. One small step at a time. Yeah, that actually sounds really nice. And thank you for noticing, for asking, for not brushing it off. It feels good to be seen, always. That's what friends are for, right? We don't have to fix everything. Sometimes listening is enough. Right. So, breakfast? Absolutely. Let's go. And hey, whatever you're going through, you're not alone. We'll figure it out together. Yeah, together. Thanks for staying by my side. And that's it for today's episode. These phrases may look simple, but when you use them naturally, you sound confident, fluent, and more like a real English speaker. Practice them in your daily conversations, and you'll feel the difference. Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.